Alright. I love turning on the microphone and actually seeing that work. Had a few too many times where the Yeti doesn't work. Yeti is my microphone. But everything should be working. Just going to do a quick audio check if I can get the right tab. But everything... I can hear myself! It's fantastic. Okay. So, the plan today... I know I said I might do like Witcher 3 today, but I'm just feeling... I'm feeling Tarkov. Also, I'm having a bit of an inventory crisis. What else is new? I need places to put all of my junk. And how deep can this go? You know what? That works. I might end up using the tri-zip because the tri-zip has my kit for... What quest is it? Hell on Earth or something? But the reason I've got some armor stuff laying around is because I recently unlocked Ragman 3. And this is PvE, but having Ragman 3, this is like the third time I ever got this far. Now I can get the RVBAF, which is pretty decent. Typically I want the Strand Hog, usually, but the RB whatever actually has an extra 2 slots, so I'm eventually just going to end up buying all of that. First though, I need to... I'm going to hold on to the mini monsters because... Nope, that's not a mini monster. I thought I had 2. Did I only have 1? Did I put 1 somewhere? Did I accidentally sell it? Ragman, sell. I'm going to get rid of that, and that, and that. I'm keeping the helmet because helmets are kind of useful. I don't know how many military power filters I have, but I want to keep that as well. I can keep the Grizzly for now. Dollars, health stuff. I end up having this problem where I want to hold on to things. I need to look at tasks. So all of my dailies are kind of crap. Even the weekly is pretty shit because it's using a specific grenade. Belka Strelka, no. Although I do need to do that at some point. The Good Times. That's the one where I need the armor. And I need 6 kills on Factory. Hooded Men with Double Barrel, Bunker, Punisher. Yep, I need 1. This is the one I was currently doing. And then I could get the ability to unlock PS ammo. Which... in previous wipes, before they added the G36... this was like my go-to caliber and round. Eliminate PMCs, yeah, but that's Grenadier. Polychem Hobo, I finally got that quest. Another thing to do when we're in Factory. That's on Lighthouse. Factory thing. Healthcare privacy number 2. Hang on. I'm going to open up a page for that because Whoops. Using the Tarkov wiki. Some of these need keys. Okay, so that's the one with room 306. And I've got the 306 key. Had to purchase that off of the flea, but I've got the 306 key. Traders, tasks, colleagues. This one, I think you need Sanitar's key. Oh yeah, the motor controllers, right. Ooh. I was wondering where the Orsis 5000 was. Okay. Hang on a second. Lend-Lease 1. And I just type in Lend-Lease 1, and the first search result on Google is freaking Tarkov. Okay, so we don't need to go to Woods. I got all the things on Woods. Once in room 306. Oh, it's 306 East Wing. And a 216 key. Okay, so I'll need... I'm gonna get the 308 key, probably. Unless they're vastly different prices. First off, 216. Oh, fuck, they're both rooms. That's West Wing. What the shit? Hey, therapist, you sometimes sell some of these. You got any of these? Nope, that's 221. No. Portable bunk, RBAK, 303, dorm 220. You know what? I've actually got to go to the bathroom real quick. Sorry about that. I'll be right back. I went to the bathroom first, too. God damn it. Stomachache. Okay, I'm back. What happened to the music? No, Tarkov's just being quiet. Okay, so stomach doesn't like the snack I had. It's fine. What was I saying? Alright, first we need to go back to main live. I need to open up this so I can see what keys I need, and then the flea market. And that's a price tag and a half! Oh, wait, nope, hold on. The filter. This is another reason why I like playing PvE. And I'm gonna go for the 308. Yeah. To gain access to the room. Okay. So I got a 316, I got a 308. I still got a bunch of keys for freaking dorms. Honestly, I don't think I need any of those anymore. I've moved around a lot of my junk. Here it is. These are all found in raid, by the way. Some of them are kind of torn up. I want to throw my dorm keys in there, so that way, like, I can look at this a little bit better and just see what I need to hit. Got 3 markers because I'm going to end up going to factory. Excuse me. Factory at some point. Untar because I got that quest from Peacekeeper still to do. Right, that's what I was going to look at next. Fuck, what was the name of the quest? It was a therapist quest. Colleagues 2? Yes. Where do I need to go for Colleagues 2? I need the cottage back door. And then there's also Sanitar's fucking surgery kit. Right. You know, I'm just gonna bite the bullet. Oh, my fucking wallet. Like, on the one hand, thank God I have so much money. On the other hand, we just blew through like 2.5 million. Ah, that hurts. What are we looking at? Skiers tasks. Yeah, we got chemical part 2. That's dorm 220. That explains why I had that key. Setup. Exit here is factories thing. We also have this to do on Shoreline. I have all kinds of trouble to do on Shoreline. And the other 2 trucks. Meltonin. I'm just kind of like wondering now if I can do this in... Do I need Sanitar's key? Hold on half a second. Hold on half a... That's a barter, right? That is a barter. For mechanic level 4. Yep. Hold on. It would help if I could spell correctly. Chemistry closet. Must be level 22. Fuck, it is. You need the blue key. You need the blue key. Do I want to know how much that's going to cost me? I don't think I want to know. Wait, what? Fucking Sanitar's key. Okay. Yeah, I need a pack of 7.62 ammo. That's gonna kind of suck. I haven't gone to Streets at all because Streets kind of tries to melt my PC. That's actually a lot easier than you might think it is. Okay, so we got all the keys we need. Probably. I'm wearing, like, rags and riches. Can I put the... I can't put those in there. That's... Okay, so I need to mark the three locations as the last point. Humanitarian supplies. That was the quest, right? Yes, that's the thumbnail. 2 markers. On the north side of the health resort. Yeah, near the tennis court. Did they turn that truck around? I haven't been to resort too much. Okay. I can probably hit all those locations. Maybe if I try real hard. It's only 30k. 30k is not going to kill me. Okay. Shoreline. 6 a.m. I cannot insure those. That kind of sucks. Okay. Pray to the blood god. So I think the thing I've started to say, or wanted to say a couple of times, is that I've tried to get Skull and Bones up and running again multiple times. I got it up and running yesterday for a couple hours before, well, yeah, it would be yesterday. Or the day before in the evening. Time's weird when you get night shift. Point being, the other day I got Skull and Bones up and running after I was streaming, like the following evening. Got it running. Played some games in that, or did some questing in that. It was fun. There's a new event. Pretty straightforward and simple. Just go up to it and smash the convoy. World Tier 2 might be harder. I haven't done it on World Tier 2. World Tier 2 kind of eats my face. But I wanted to do a lot more. Had to go to work. Left the game open the entire time I was at work. It was still in the main menu when I got back. It was great. And I was able to get back in. Because the issue I'm having stops my game, for whatever reason, from going from the splash screen, which is that little block that appears when you're launching the game, with the Skull and Bones, like, not logo, but like their little wallpaper picture. From the splash screen to the actual, like, game intro sequence where it does the whole Ubisoft logo and all that. So when I got back from work, I was able to play a little bit more. And since that point, I have not been able to convince Skull and Bones to launch again. And Ubisoft support, while they're not being entirely useless, nothing they've suggested has worked. Like, they've responded a little bit, and I'm not particularly satisfied with some of the stuff they've said, because you submit a ticket, and the incredibly annoying part is that they close your ticket, and they, like, refer you to a previous post or one that got more attention and upvotes, and it's like, upvote this one if you want the issue to get more attention. And it's like, but you're not telling me you're gonna fix the thing, like, in so many words. Like, you're aware it's an issue, but you're not telling me that, like... I'd appreciate more back and forth. But one of the things I might end up doing is trying to contact someone in the Discord and be like, what files are between the splash sequence and when you actually, like, get into the main menu. Because if I can launch Skull and Bones without the intro sequence and it doesn't, like, crash on me, because pathing is sometimes interesting. If I can launch it that way and just skip right to the main menu, it'll be fucking great. Because that's the entire problem. But here we are in Tarkov, because I've been bored, and because I want to shoot things, and the only other thing I really have to do right now is moving cargo in Elite Dangerous. And that feels incredibly boring for, like, a 2-hour stream. And we're already, like, half an hour in, and I've done basically nothing but yap and look at quests that I've got. Which, to be fair, when you've got a backlog of quests, I mean, it does kind of help to get a grasp of the situation before you go in. Okay. Here we go. Where do we spawn? Where in the fuck? Oh, the radio tower's, like, up there, so we gotta go this way. I think I know where we are. kind of want to hook around this way because there's sometimes scavs on the road down by the blue fence. That fucking crow almost had me thinking that someone was breathing in my ear. Don't get me wrong, I love crows. Crows are great. They're very peaceful birds if you don't, like, antagonize them. Okay, no one's there. That's good. Too quiet. Last time I went into here, ended up getting run up on by a bunch of scavs from the fence side. That's up top. That might be the goons. I would hope it's not. But I'd also not be surprised if it was. That's a distant sniper shot. Okay, that did eat one of the ones that was in my regular inventory. That's good. I'm used... That crow got me again. I'm used to that old layout for this map where there used to be a stash in that general location. Now, depending how things look up here, it's going to determine how we proceed. Thank you. Now for the really messy bit.
Пиздец вам, раки ебаные! Прям берцы! Да вот он! На, блядь, жри, сука!
Hiding what?
Кепка, кепка! Ваша кепка!
We need to go. Sometimes there's food up here, apparently there's not this time. Jesus fuck. We are way too exposed with not nearly the amount of cover that I would like. Okay, so we went down there, we marked the thing. I still need to mark the other truck, the other collection of med supplies. You know, let's just focus on doing that for now. Truck, med supplies out front. And honestly, I might end up just ditching that area altogether. I don't like this region. That's fighting like over that way. Remember, folks, head on a swivel. Okay, so at least one sniper scav is up. Honestly, that could be good news. We are right near Sanny's house. So let's hook like the long way around. I won't go in the house. Or maybe I will. Ugh, decisions. That's the issue, you know, you're always weighing options. I'm pretty sure that can be a key spawn. That was a USEC. You know, we're just going to go in here. Gonna grab Sturman's thing. And we're gonna leave. We can hit the health resort later. I used the key, I might as well see if there's anything to actually, like, loot. SB-85. Okay, moment of truth. And as Val. Sure, I'll take that. Why not? Fucking hearing things. We've got everything we need for one quest. We've got 2 of 3 points marked for another. And we've got half the points marked for a third. So I am very satisfied with just getting out of here with what we got. Darlin, thank you for the follow. That was you, right? There it is. Yeah, that seems like bot behavior. Fucking every bot is always, oh, I'll drop a follow and please add me on Discord. Fuck the bots. Poxerum. God, it's like the first national bank of Tarkov in here. Probably should stick a little bit further inland because I don't want to get shot from the island. I mean, I have green tip tracers, so I'll be able to follow my rounds and compensate, but the AI doesn't need time to follow their rounds and compensate. The AI just shoots. There we go. So, we got both of Sturman's items to hand into Therapist. Should have knocked off the tasks for wearing Untar and using the AK. Headshot, 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 killed, killed, headshot, headshot. Rubles found, 40,000. Whew. Right, so I still need to place 2 markers up at the... Keep Sandy's key. Don't need cottage back door anymore. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. 29 out of 30. I don't really need to fuck around with that too much. Filter by item. Proper. Let's grab 90 rounds. Yep, for the 2 up there. I don't think I can upgrade anything in my hideout. I think some of the stuff... Well, I know the food thing needs 2 of the black Drano dish detergent whatever things. And Majeka, but I can just make Majeka. I haven't yet because I'm kind of waiting to see if I can find some of that in raid, but so far not a hell of a lot of luck. Actually, I probably didn't need to buy those rounds because I'm basically done with this gun. Yeah, I need the white lamps, light bulbs. Okay, so can this fold? I forget. No. Cannot fold. Is pity. Before I forget though, traders, you had a task. Punisher, scouts with the AKM. Punisher 2. While using a suppressed weapon on reserve. Fuck, I hate reserves so much. Okay, we can turn in our quest items for this. Skier, he's got a quest on Shoreline, but that's not. Yep, and I can take the armor off. A second 6B43. So I'm very happy about that because this one's gotten kind of chewed up. I am actually going to get rid of the bot that was in our chat. Then here. What was mechanic's number? Gunsmith 14. In HK 416A5. HK416. Clear out that. I mean, you know what? Fuck you. If I'm spending money to get a thing, I'm going to get an upgraded thing so that... Surefire. Oh, wait, hold on. SF4P. Ah, so I want the SF3P. See, we're already saving money. That suppressor is exactly what I need. SF3P, put that on. Actually, you know what? Let's block all of that off so that I can't accidentally get anything on there. That on. Quad, VHS, the barrel, charging handle, I think we can keep. That needs to come off. That might have to come off. Oh, yeah, I'm going to leave those together. You got the HK Steel Mag. No, we need the standard HK. Pull the ammo out of it. Okay, I know I've got Stanags. Why did that only have 19? Didn't it have a full thing of 30? Where'd the other... Oh, this was not a full stack. Okay, that makes sense. And Midwest... 416 Midwest. Sorry if I'm not looking at chat right now. I am attempting to put together... attempting to put together a gun based on the online shopping list. M-lock, cantilever. 15. pistol grip, FTE. From Peacekeeper. UBR Gen 2. Also from Peacekeeper. Does this have the 11-inch? Shit, that's the wrong thing. 11-inch. Handguard assembly, HK barrel. From mechanic. Okay, you put that on there, you put that on there. You got that. Where's... We purchased a Midwest, didn't we? Apparently we didn't. What do we need? We need the 9-inch M-lock handguard. I think I remember that. Okay, so you put that on there. We don't need that. We do need... Does it need to be a special buffer tube? No, there's no sign of it being a special buffer tube. So I'll put that on there. I'll put that on there. We got the mag in already. Oh, nope, that's the wrong buttstock. That was the original buttstock. We want the UBR. We want that. Why is that red? Slap on the cantilever. Flash hider. LA5B is what we need. So we need Magpul 4.1 rail. Probably typed that in wrong. Yeah, it's an M-lock 4.1. RVG foregrip. FDE. M-bus Gen 2. And it can be either one, it needs to be a front and rear. Oh, one's just black ones. I was wondering what the difference between the two was. It took me a moment. And... hang on, I just want to make sure I don't have this. EXP. Ah, fuck that. Pulled me out of the thing. I forgot I have X attached to EOTech. I do have it. Okay, why are you still busted? Guess we took out the gas block? HK 416. This. And now that works. Where is? Move that to there. Maybe. Ha! And that will work for Mechanic's Quest. You know, it's funny that I... Holy shit. Hey, mechanic... Oh, wait, hold on. It's probably got to be a specific, durability. Modify an Asvel, must have 60 durability. Okay, so... Character... Okay, so it does have more than 60 durability. Ergo 33 plus, 220 or less recoil. No. Okay, so can't be using that. God, now I'm kind of wishing that I stuck around and looted that guy's corpse a little bit more so I could have... FAB... Although I think it's the same buttstock as that. So we'll do this one too, because we've got all the time in the world. 30 round mag. For the VSS Val. 939S. Nope, not that one. No, it'll be better to do VSS Val. SM3 130. Yes, it's this one. Oof, that's a price tag. Rotor 43. Whoops. Rotor 43. Pistol grip with buffer tube. Some of these things are expensive. LF3... No, L3 Harris. I think it's the ANPEC. Yep. NSPUM. Dovetail night vision? Yep. And GL shock. You donkey. But I can pull that off. It's not particularly what I want to do, but I mean, at least that way I've got the AKM ready to, or not the AKM, I've got that ready to go. I'm going to move those up there, and I'm going to pull these down here. Yeah, G36 boys, all the way. There, and then I'm going to put that there. I need the VSS. Okay, there's options. VSS Val. And right. You know what? Fuck it, I'm buying that. Thank you. Wherever you are. Zenit B3 ring mount. Pull that off. Throw that on. This is going back on that. You are going on there. You... That should have been the right scope, I hope. Add that. Unload that. That is a goddamn ugly gun. But hey, mechanic, you get what you pay for. Kiba Arms Inner Great Door Key. Ooh. You know, I would have stopped at the last one, but I do have a DVL that I really need to get rid of. Oh, and this is really fucking easy. actually, this is really easy. Hold on. TBL. Oh, that's the abbreviation. Attack blue laser. Okay, now here's the thing. The rest of it, I should actually already have. I just need to dig up where in time is Carmen Sandiego. Found you. Modding. Labayev, Spectre, HS10. Search there, 34. Okay, so we've got a couple of them. Fuck, it'd be on a gun, wouldn't it? No, I wouldn't have put it on that one. Where's the other one? The issue with having 1,000,001 places to hide things. Are you what I'm looking for? Okay, that's the wrong gun. That's a Hensoldt scope. That's a PM2 on an AIX. Wait, hold on. That was a PM2. Tangost. I swear I had these bits and pieces. I might have at one point sold them. Bayev with a Tango. I don't believe I sold them. Or I didn't believe that I'd sold them. But, yeah, I apparently can't find them, so whoops. Okay, so we need attacker. Oh my. It's for the XP. It's for the XP. We can almost get fucking Jaeger 3, 4. And we need the Mill Optics KHF for the Night Force. Okay, you know, all things considered, not a terribly hard build. This goes there, that goes on that, this goes on here. Do. Turn that in. Complete the quest. Modify an AK-102. And the good news is, thanks to all of that, by the time we get out of this next raid, if we complete even half the objectives I've kind of designated, we'll end up... That's a special thermal scope. I'm holding on to that. If we get through even half the objectives... so we need to mark the truck up by the resort. We need to mark the health bins by the resort. By the ambulance. And then we need to go on an expedition. Mainly through 3rd floor. But also, like, 1st floor of East Wing. Oh, that's going to hurt so much. Okay, have I missed anything in the chat rooms? I do not seem to have. This is vaguely upsetting. Okay, good news. I don't need to wear Untar. Bad news. Like, I've got a bunch of just Zooks and stuff that are full to bursting of things. No, Ragman. 'Twas Ragman. And I'm going to purchase the armor. We are going to make sure that it is insured. All of our mags go there. RGN, gonna move the AFAC. Okay. Before I go in, we need a helmet. Okay. Plan. We get to the health resort. We do some quick evaluation. And there's a bot in chat. Fuck off. Okay. We get to the health resort. We evaluate whether we can get to the front or the back first. Depending, like, how we get there. We mark both of those trucks. Well, I say trucks, it's like a pile of meds in your name. You know what I mean. We mark both of the things that we need to mark. Then we go into the resort. I need Sanitar's room on the 1st floor of East Wing, which is on the right side. Then I need to go up to the 3rd floor on East Wing to room 308. Oh, this is going to be a whole fucking mess. Pray for me, boys, because this is probably going to be our last raid of the day, even though we only got 2 in because fucking raids. My G36 Commando. For those of you wondering, standard AR stock adapter, standard barrel, quad handguard, standard magwell, standard sight mount, GL core buttstock, 4-prong flash hider, standard gas block, bipod, Klesh flashlight, skeletonized foregrip, Alcan. Loaded with 855. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I know this is gonna hurt. This is gonna suck. Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Once I get in the resort as well, I need to turn the flashlight on. Because the resort gets a little bit dark and I do not want to have to be shooting at shadows. But yeah, that was all in all a pretty great run. I mean, we got 3 gunsmith quests done, 4 gunsmith quests done. I think we turned in everything we needed to do. I don't think there was any option for task items. I'm gonna back out just to make sure. I wanna make sure that like everything is done that could be done. My paranoia is getting the better of me. It is my greatest Achilles heel, my paranoia. Yeah, it takes a minute for things to load up. Just give it a moment. It'll be fine. Alright, so character tasks. We have no task items. Humanitarian supplies. Fence is a bit of an asshole anyways. Okay, so everything is done that can get done. And we're wearing our brand new RBVAF whatever tactical vest. Okay. Our mission is to get in, get out. We've got like 4 briefcases to secure. We're going to try to do all of them. And if this works, if we get even half of what we want to get done, we get Jaeger level 4. God, I love me a G36. Pray for me, boys. Okay, we're not in the worst spot. This is still pretty bad. Always check your fire modes. By the way, yes, I do really like the Outcan. I'm tempted to use something else, like the hammer, but that was bugged for like 3-ish wipes. And it was pretty badly bugged too. So I'm not in a particular rush to give it. Gotta be a PMC. Fuck'd he go? Like, I know it's AI. And I know it's not terribly good AI. Well, the AI in Tarkov is scary. Just so I don't reload in my pockets. Fuck, I hate lag. So I know I clocked that PMC once in the right arm and at least a couple of times in the chest, but he was wearing some kind of body armor. Probably a trooper vest. So all in all, I probably didn't even get him that good. Fired 2 bullets instead of 1, which I would have preferred, but... I think we're pretty okay. That sounded like it was well inside and not near us. That sounded closer. Gotta get to that truck. I hear the walking now. Was that one of Sturm's boys? Or not Sturm's boys, Sandy's boys? That was automatic fire. I do not like being here. Clearly they're in the building. Come on out, you son of a bitch.
Вали хуесоса!
Beautiful. Oh, that's fucking Sammy. Oh, fucking hell. Where'd Sandy come from? How does guard get outside? Ooh. Ultra Nosier. Ah, they got me in the head with it. Yep, that'll do ya. Hang on. I'm gonna... hang on. If I go to channel... Yep, that's... Don't worry about that. Do the me's. Do the videos. Do this thing. Oh, this is lovely. Hang on. Okay. So. This is... Yeah, okay, here. We get the thing, we do a quick little look around. And what I should have done, I should have thrown the grenade. I'm like casually listening, pick up the car. Okay. Speed 0.75. Okay, so I'm looking down the hallway. I'm looking on the right side. Okay, I didn't check the left. That's my first problem. I wonder if one of Sandy's guys was like in one of these side rooms. Because I didn't do a full... Okay, Sandy is not there. I get shot at, I turn around, and suddenly Sanitar. I doink Sandy in the head. He lives. I get shot in the chest. And then there's this guy who just appears. That's painful. That's painful. But if we go to trading, we still did get humanitarian supplies done. So now we can purchase 545 War Mag. And that opens up a fuck ton of quests. Ah, shit. Okay, so then you got Spa Tour. Eliminate scavs with headshots using a 12 gauge on short. Yep, that's great. The Cult. Seizing the Initiative. Use transit from Customs to Shoreline. Survive and extract from Shoreline. Find the vehicles. Well, that's going to hurt a lot. Okay, and then you got this. Complete. Subtask complete art of what? Samples revision, season revision, Black Swan, door, shady contractor, break deal, big sale audit. We're getting notifications about, like, quests that we straight up don't have. What? Okay. I'm definitely holding on to the drill because drills are fucking useful. Okay. What I'm going to end up doing at some point in the near future is making another pass. The Kyver. Yeah, making another pass at factory. But we do have Jaeger at level 4. Which means that I can now trade pistol cases. How much is... Okay, so pistol cases... People are not selling those for particularly cheap. I can make them, but they take forever. Fuel. Also, people are not selling for particularly cheap. And they would take 5 of them. Okay. So apparently I've got tasks to do now, and also, like, just straight up sorting out all of that. That. Yeah, I need to figure out everything I'm doing. That's kind of shit. That's going in the wallet. You know, I've got a Salo. Why not take it along? Yeah, I've got to do something with all this. before I do, let's go here. And we need 3 of these for something that I don't even know what I'm looking for on factory. That's going to be a whole issue. But, okay, here's the plan, right? Because I'm about to sign off. I'm going to go to my ending screen. Here's the plan for the upcoming week. Tuesday morning. So I work night shift. My shift starts like the day before. Okay, so Monday night I have off, which means that Tuesday morning's stream is probably going to start early. And I'm thinking of... Do I want to do Witcher 3 or do I want to do Satisfactory? If I can get Skull and Bones up and running reliably... Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Ubisoft. If I can get Skull and Bones up and running reliably, I'm going to play that. Like, just straight up. Otherwise, we're either going to do Satisfactory or Witcher 3 from about 6 a.m. Eastern Time, US. And then Thursday I will be working, which is unfortunate. But that just means the stream will start at the usual time, which is around 8 a.m. I usually stream for about 2-ish hours. I might also do like just World of Tanks or something on Thursday because like relaxation. But yeah, thank you all for dropping by. Take care, and I will catch you in the next one. Stay safe out there. Ciao.